How many emails do you open? 100%, 50%, or less? How many get lost in your spam folder and you never even see? If this happens to your emails, you know it happens to the mails you lovingly craft for your followers. How can you get more open so that at least the recipients can then decide whether to follow the instructions? Whether they take action or not is another hurdle to overcome. Time is a big factor, and whether the mails arrive at a good time, when the recipients have a few minutes spare to open them, and the inclination to browse through them. So that factor is pretty much a lucky dip. Maybe weekend emails have a higher chance of being opened, but there is always the chance people have busy plans for their weekends, trips, parties, household renovations and chores. Therefore emails are then likely to sink to the realms of never opened emails. I have 300 or more that I have saved as they might be relevant, but I haven't had the time or inclination to open or read them. Eventually, no doubt they will slip away into the abyss of lost information forever. Once your followers get to know you and recognize your emails, if they like your emails and they are interesting, helpful and useful, they may watch out for your emails, especially if you don't swamp people with too many or long epistles of boring chat. Or they may find the barrage tiresome and opt out altogether. So how do you get noticed in the first place? It has been discovered that an eye-catching, intriguing heading is the answer. After analyzing over 30 million emails, ContactMonkey states that emails that get opened most are those with no subject line at all, perhaps surprising. Now a little about the content. It has been found by some of the experts that the ratio of selling emails should be around 40% and content emails 60% to keep your list interested and opening your emails and buying your products. This is the end goal, of course. However, all can have a call to action at the end, or as a PS. The content should be helpful, useful, interesting, and worth the time spent reading it. You can answer questions and put in useful snippets of information. Write the mails in your style that your followers will get to recognize, and include bits of information about yourself, your life, etc. This way the recipients will feel you are someone they know. Almost a friend or colleague. This will help to gain their trust. Always be fair and honest in your dealings and give great value. The selling emails can be in the same style, but crafted so you are recommending something irresistible that will help them. Once again, be honest and only recommend items you really feel worthwhile and excellent value. Build your reputation. When you recommend items, of course, mention all the good bits, but don't be afraid to mention a downside briefly. Nothing is perfect. It is worth spending time on your follow-up sequence, as once the sequence is prepared and loaded into your autoresponder, it will keep working until you change it, sending out the same sequence to all those joining your list. Another tip is turning your email sequence into newsletters, or including a separate newsletter sequence. At one time I joined Chris Farrell's newsletters, and they continued for 52 weeks of brilliant tips. Always remember a call to action, or CTA. Tell your followers clearly what you want them to do. Well, I hope I have been able to share some ideas that are helpful, and here is a checklist too. Begin with an awesome subject line. Keep your email short, to the point, engaging, benefits over features, and a CTA. Always give an unsubscribe link, social media links, etc. Ensure any links work. All the work you are doing will help you build your list of good prospective purchasers. The bigger your list of serious followers, the more chances of making sales.